Yes, and I am live. Hello, everyone. Good evening to you all. Good evening. I'm actually ready for bed. But I attended to a few inquiries not too long ago. I was really tired and I was ready for bed. But so those inquiries came in. I'm actually just putting my cream on my hand because my hand seems dry because I didn't plan to come out live this evening. But then you see, the time is nearly 10 p.m. So I saw a few inquiries that I responded to just while I was preparing for bed. And I thought, you know what? This is becoming like a frequent question. Now I'm going to double check and make sure that, my volume is on or my audio is on because there was an issue with that some times ago. Number one, we'll see who can see us. Okay, everyone. Number two, can we hear? Okay, happy days. So that's perfect. Awesome. And I'm going to see on my business page to see who and who is watching me. I like to keep that on just so I can acknowledge you. I can't see that on StreamYard, but I can see it directly on here. Oh, something happened there. You see, that is why sometimes it's good to double check. I wasn't actually live on my business page. I just added it. That's why you see. Imagine if I just come and I start talking without checking. I actually checked my business page and I saw that, oh my God, it's not live here. I didn't stream to my business page. I just did now. So yes, we are to my business page and I saw that. Yes, oh my God. Yes. We are live now everywhere. YouTube, business, personal profile. And yes, let's get this started. Now, I said this is an impromptu live because I was nearly ready for bed and I just saw those inquiries. They were becoming like everybody just says, what's this business all about? So that's why I thought, okay, I'll jump on a live and give you the summary of what we do, you know. And just like I said, people just go and say, what is this business about? And the truth is, it's very simple, Sometimes a lot of people get it wrong. And what I do, I always say it here, is I help everyday people, professionals, parents, hardworking professionals, or individuals to set up a real business with a proven system. We already have a proven digital system in place that you can tap into. For a business to be a business, when you think of a business in real concept, like even traditional business, even what do you call it? Traditional business, conventional businesses, you need to have something in mind about business, right? So, most of the people that have reached out to me that I've spoken with on the phone, I usually ask them, what's your idea of business? And then some people will say, it's make money now. Yes. You so how do you make money? There's no cheap money, there's no easy money, right? I was working last night and I can tell you, it wasn't cheap for me to work that 12-hour shift to get what my employer will pay me. It wasn't cheap. It cost me my sleep. So there's no cheap money, right? So I know, yes, business is all about making money. So what will you be doing to make money? So in a real business, it's either you're selling or you're providing service. Like I told you last night, I was at work providing service. That is my employer's business. And I have people who, have shop, traditional shop. Like I also shop with, my wonderful sisters here, African shop, African food, already made food, canteen, Nigerian canteen, and all of that. That is business. They are in active selling. They sell food. They sell, all sort of things. And that is business. Yes. In the online space, business has the same concept. It's either you're selling or you're providing service. We have products and services in our business. And what you will be doing is creating awareness that there is a way people can start business online without experience, because you will be helping them to set up just the same way I'll be helping you to set up a business. So we have a proven system that is put together with everything that makes a real business a business. Products is in place, training on how to go on social media, your website where people go to get information. Mind you, in physical or in traditional businesses, people go to the shop, right? People go to the shop, they have physical store. But online, you must have a place where people go to. Is either your page, is either your website, and your website. We use social media through attraction marketing, and we also have a website where people go and sign up and get information about our business. So just like I said, we are helping you. So this business is about me helping you to set up a real business online. If you don't have experience, if you don't know how to go about it, or maybe you know how to go about it, you have the experience, but you just look at it that figuring it out all alone will take time. Yes, I can tell you that 100% for sure, because I know people who are online doing things. They buy courses. If you notice, there was a time when GBA and all of that was rampant. Those are courses that people are buying to be able to go online and start a business. We already have a training package for you. You don't need to buy any course, just come as you are, with the mindset that you're going to learn. Yes, there's considerable amount of learning in something you've never done before, right? Before I became a registered nurse, amount of learning that went into it. So, we have the training there for you. You don't need to buy any courses to be able to, know how to go on social media, to be able to leverage the online space to do your marketing. We have products you don't have to start looking for, oh, who do I partner with? Yes, because one way or the other, you need to partner with someone to be able to, put your market in the online space. I mean, what do you want to be doing? You just want to do skits. We don't do skits. This is not social media content, right? This is a real business. When you talk of a business with products and service. So, and we already sourced the product partnership. And I can tell you this, we don't do direct selling. In all of my videos that you've seen, for those of you that have, reached out to me and say, what's this business all about? In all of my videos that you've seen, I didn't mention products. That is because I'm not in a business of direct selling. Even though, of course, we have product partnership, we don't directly sell the product. We have a system in place that helps us to lift that product, that helps us to move the product. And, when you decide that, okay, I love the structure, okay, they're going to build my website for me, there's training, because I'm not a social media person. But if I have training, I think I'm ready to go. And, the products and everything is already sourced for me. Sorry. Okay, the product and everything is already, sorted for me. I don't have to start looking for, okay, which company that is trusted can I partner with and all of that and help them to market. All of that is already done for you. If you look at it, if you see all of this and you feel like it's a business for you, then you will reach out to me and I'll guide you on the next step. The next step requires you, of course, like any legitimate business, capital involved, right? You pay your first 149 to dive deeper. So in a nutshell, in a very short, simple language, the business is about helping people to set up a real business online with everything that makes a business, which is the same thing you'll be doing. You'll be introducing people to our business program. They get their, the package, whichever package they want to start with, you get commission. You help them set up a business that can transform their lives, that can transform, their entire generation. The moment they also see the same system, they introduce the system, they do their marketing through social media, we have training for all of that. And, if you really want the full breakdown, you need to, pay for access. Yes, and it's 30 days money back guarantee. But, just like I said, you're helping people to set up a real business in the online space with everything that makes a real business, a legitimate business, not a scheme business. That is what we do. And it's very, very simple. It's very simple because I have done businesses in the past. I've had to call people back home in Nigeria. It's a business of, fabric. Oh, I didn't change these templates. That's fine. That's okay. There was the templates that I was not supposed to use, but it's okay. I hope you can see me. So I need to bring my camera a bit down. Okay, good that a bit off at least. Okay, so I've done businesses before. I've had to call big people back home to help me source for, good tailor designer that can help me make very nice design on the kind of clothes that I want. When I was in Namibia. So, I partner with people. I partner with designers that will gives me supply, or that give me supplies. So that is business. That was my business. It wasn't easy, right? What if I have someone that has already solved everything, is already looked for all of that? All I needed was somebody to just ship it for me. But at that time, I was calling back to back the fabric company, calling back to back the designer, now asking, okay, Shetiba, deliver the goods to them, and asking that one, have you sent it through the courier and all of that? It wasn't easy. But this business has everything in place. Everything is already sorted for you. Everything is already in place for you. All you need to do is just come with your own, like I always say this, 80% of the work is done for you. You just need to come with your 20%, put in the time and effort, show up for your business, advertise your business whichever way and form. Yes, because if you have traditional shop, if you have traditional business, you open shop, but you did not, sorry, give me a moment. Why did you not open? Okay. Okay, you have traditional shop. I don't know, is my network good though? That's why I like to see myself. So if you have a traditional shop, right? If you don't open it, nobody will enter. There's no how there will be markets, right? So you need to keep your market open, even in the online space, so that people can patronize you. You need to advertise. And even if you open shop, you don't tell people about your business. You don't know what the business is all about. You think of contact that is saying, Kini Composite Day frozen foods, or Felicia frozen food. There's no how people will know what you are selling. Not everybody will have the time to go and be snooping in and say, okay, what's happening here? Not everybody. So you need to market what you're selling, right? You need to carry your market for head. In those days when I was young, I used to work for my parents. I put it on my head. I carry, and we go everywhere. There's nothing that my mom didn't sell. Then that is marketing. That was the market, that was the marketing we were used to. But now the online space made it easy. It's just showing up. It's just put out a video there. Target the right people, which we teach you how to do. And that is it. And you also, be helping people to set up a business. And that is it. That is it though for my people. What is this business all about? So it's a digital marketing business where we help everyday people like us to set up a business using a proven system. The system is already there for you. Just come the way you are, open mind. You're coming to succeed. If that's your aim, that was me 3 years ago. 2 years ago, actually, 2 years and 4 months ago, and I was actually sharing in a Christmas party because I was asked to share. So I shared my journey. I was speaking with one of my sisters, I think it was 2 days ago, and she said, no, I know that there's no quick fix to money. There's no quick money. But if I put in the time and effort, it's this business, and I can tell anybody that cares to hear, you want to succeed in this life. You have goals, but you've been through so many. I was telling that sister, and I said, this business, right? I didn't know, there was no guarantee when I was coming, but I knew that I was coming here to succeed because I saw the successes here. And success leaves footprints. It's just for you to put your leg there and trace it. And that's what our business is all about. People have done the work for you. People have put the system together. Just follow. Stay plugged in. Follow the training. Do your advertise. Like nearly almost every day, I get an action taker. It's because I followed the training. 2 years ago, tell me to come and do Facebook ad. But on the record. But because there is a system that I plugged into well over 2 years ago, and today I'm just so thankful. I'm so thankful. I was speaking with one of my colleagues last night, and I said, you know what? I just find myself, not because I don't want to take more shifts, just I just find myself at peace. Hmm? You know, when you are at peace with what you have and there's no struggle at the end of the month. There's nothing like that. Oh, me, I'm experiencing it for. There's no struggle. There's no rush. Previously, I'll be the moment I see that, oh, this is what is left in my account. I need to pick extra shift to be able to, get to where and still have what I normally love to have in my account. Still have it there. I would to do extra to be able to make that up, because that's the system. You work, 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 work. And money, the moment you have one salary last month, you don't want it to be lower this month, right? The moment you see now that, oh, I didn't do much weekend, I didn't do too much night, or maybe, oh, I've been on annual leave, so it is going to be basic pay. Then you are kind of like, hey, I need to do extra, or I need to pick and pick and pick and pick to be able to make up for with my business paying me. Like, it's just been awesome. It's been amazing. Four figures income. Like in the last, wow, it's been God. It's been God. I just found myself here because I believed. I made the decision. Yes. And I was sharing, that's what I was saying, that I decided. Because at the end of the day, it's you to decide. And that's one thing. If you know me, if you've related with me, or if you've messaged me, if you've chatted with me, if you're on my business page, or maybe you're on my personal page and you've been following me, if you've related with me in the past, maybe via inbox, even over the phone, or maybe you've even paid your 149. At the end of the day, this is your business. You're going to do your training. Like, I have quite a number of sign up lately. I'm not doing their training for them. They're doing their training. Of course, yes, I did the onboarding. I showed them. I actually still spoke with two of my staff. I've been doing a lot of training as well lately, and this evening my head was going to explode. So one of my sisters in this business called me and said, "Ah, okay, yes. When if there's anything, if there's you're encountering, and we are there as your mentor and your coach to guide you. We are actually on the phone for like 30 minutes, discussed other, we are chatted about other things, and I felt relieved. And that's one thing I also love about this business. There's always somebody to talk to. And I was even saying, I'm going to pair you with one of my aunties that just joined as well. And she said, okay, no problem. Ajoma, help her out. That's the good thing about this business. You're never alone. You're never alone. Not in any way. And one thing I always say to people is have a positive mindset. When you see a system that is legitimate, yeah, most of the coaches in my own tribe, they are missionaries, they are Christians, they are people who started this business because they want to give back to their faith community, not because of the money they are going to make in their pockets. I have one of the sisters I really looked up to in this business, that I'm really looking up to in this business. She's here in the UK. They're missionary, the whole of their family. They are missionary, the husband, the wife, and she also has like a club of for growing moms, for young moms, and for young moms. Her aim is to empower young moms, and she's been able to do that through this business in the CUK. Empower young moms, give them all, be able, so that they will be able to take care of their children, and they'll be able to have time to take care of the children and instill God's value in them. That is her own mission. She's an elderly woman. In fact, her baby has graduated. Oh. So you know what age this woman will be. Her baby of the house, has graduated from the university, just graduated. And he is in this business as well. Two of our sons are in this business, right? One is fifth rank, the other one is fourth rank, fourth milestone rather. Fifth and fourth milestone. And she's, over sixth milestone. But I'm just saying this to you that, look, when you see the kind of people in this business, you will be you will be blown away. And that was what I saw. When I saw it, I saw that this is legitimate. Number one, these are godly people. Yes, because as a Christian as well myself, I want to work with people of like mind. And honestly, in my team, my mentor is a Christian. I have like chronic Muslim sisters in my business. I have Christians. I have people who are not Christians, but they have the fear of God. People who are genuine. People who are looking out for one another. Like it's not about selfish gain. Recently I was talking to a sister. I know her from nowhere, and she shared with me how she's been able to bring her team together and grow, and then today everyone in that team is appreciating her because everyone in that team, one family has a representative in this business helping them to achieve their dreams. And one of our biggest coaches in this business said she told her husband, wait, because this business has blessed them to that extent. No, my own income is enough to look after us very well, comfortably. You need to wait until you get your dream job. Imagine, hey, who born you if you don't have a backbone that you will say, sorry, I'm just quickly checking that we're still okay here. Yeah. Who born you that you just tell your husband, we women, hey, the man's money must also come in, right? But because this business has helped that, well, this is not a get rich quick, just for you to know. This, you know, for me, this business is long term. And in just short 2 years, I can see how God has helped me in the last 2 years. Even, imagine growing at your own pace. I was growing at my own pace. I was not in competition with anybody, right? Some people already quit their job 6 months into this business, 9 months into this business. A registered nurse. Yes, she used to live in. Well, her husband is in Florida. She works in California, and in 4 weeks they probably won't see because the pay in California is more than Florida. So she only visits her husband once a month. But through this business, 5 months into her business, she quit her job, stayed permanent with her husband. Now running this business full time, retired at the age of 45. If you're in this business, you know what I'm talking about. Retired 5 months into the business. So the fact that you can grow at your own pace, you can, fire, and if you want to take your time, if you're somebody like me that I'm still working because I love my job so much that I can't even like the 3 days. Sometimes I just used to look, but if I look at what I have to do in my business, I just say, well done, thank you. That 3 days enough. But I love what I do. I love the fact that when I go to people's houses, because I work in the community. If I go to people's houses, they appreciate me and say, "Oh, we're sorry for bringing you out so late." I say, "Don't worry, that's why we are here." I love what I do, so I'm still maintaining my job. I know people who are in this business 7 years because they love their job. They have actually reached residual income. One of them have reached residual income. She's an engineer in Canada. She says she's been on that project for 8 years. So she says she's been crazy enough not to quit her job, even though she's on residual income, which means at least she's like ninth, I think the ninth or the 10th milestone, which is not less than 10,000 income every month, US dollars, without even advertising or anything, as long as she remains in the business. 10,000 every month. But she said because she's been on that project for a long time, she wants to make sure she finished that project. So she said she's been crazy enough not to quit her job. Yes, so we have different goals, right? But for me, it's the fact that you can grow at your own pace. The fact that regardless of where you start, it's your ability to grow. And that's one thing I always say to people, that in our business, where you start does not really matter. Sorry, oh, my face, I've put my night cream and everything, so the face is really looking like nighty, sleepy. It's just because of that, like 5 people. What is this business about? What is this business about? That's why I decided to still come out live tonight. Yeah, that's why my face is kind of still sleepy because I already applied my sleeping cream, night cream, and everything. So the fact that you can grow at your own pace, that's one thing I love with the business. And when I saw it, I just said, you know what, this is it for me. This is it for me. I came with the right mindset. I knew that coming here, I'm not just coming to sit down, put money somewhere, fold my hand, and let the magic happen. There's no business like that, my dear brothers. The magic happen, the magic. That is why in the past, the things that we've done, that's why they didn't work, because you put money somewhere and then you are expecting the doubling, the money doubler to double it for you. So here we do marketing, whichever way and form. There's faceless marketing, there's organic, there's paid, there is whichever way you want to run your business. At the end of the day, ìpolówó ọjà làgúnmu òwò, and owo is business. So when you do your marketing, that is the remedy. Àbí kí lorúkọ, what is agunmu in Yoruba? If you know in English, please. If you know it, put it in the comment section. Let me see the comments. No comments. If you know agunmu in English, please put in the comment section. Please help a girl, help your girl. So when you advertise, that is the antidotes. Yes, I think that's it. The antidotes of what? Maybe I'm just saying rubbish. So if you market, that's how you get customers. That's how you get business partners. That's you get people to help as well, whichever way and form. Your job, because some people have also said, okay, so if this is your setting up, what will I be doing? What's your job is to use social media to do a simple advertisement through our training. Everything is there. You attract the right people to you, people who are looking for. Like I told you, we don't sell. We help people to start a business, right? Even though we have products involved. People don't want to be buying, people don't want to buy anything. Like I also don't want to sell. People don't want to be selling. And the market of people who are looking to buy products, compared to the market of people who are looking to start a business online, the market of people who are looking to start a business online is way more than the market of people who are looking to buy products. So we are not selling any product. We are helping you to set up business. A lot of people are looking for side hustle. A lot of people are looking for how to start a business online, but they don't know how to. And there is someone waiting for you that is out there that is still skeptical. You're still thinking, oh, how do I go about it? Hey, the way Felicia is talking, I cannot talk like that. I couldn't talk like this 2 years ago. Sometimes I look at myself in the mirror and say, please, where is my girl? Where's Felicia? What's it? I learned this. Yeah, it came with, I wasn't a registered nurse the day I went into School of Nursing. I became a registered nurse after a series of training, series of practical, series of examination, assessment, and all of that. But because I went through all of that, I developed the skills and what is needed to practice as a registered nurse. And for 26, okay, I'll be 26 years in February practicing post-qualification, practicing as a registered nurse. Which is slavery more than that? What kind of, that is slavery, and I'm not retirement age yet. I'm not retirement age yet, maybe 20 years. So 20 years plus 26, that's when I will now reach retirement. That means I will still work the number of years that I've worked before, if I want to rely on my salary, or if I want to only rely on, okay, I'll work till retirement. And how much is the pension? God bless you. Go and look at your pension pots and see. But for me, even if it takes me 10 years to build something tangible in this online space, I will build it. And I tell you, the online space is still very young. 2 years ago when I started, there were no tools, AI tools. Like I just posted this afternoon about my PA, my personal assistant, because I tell you, not every day I want to do camera, I generate, posts. I generate posts using AI tools. Sometimes I generate beautiful images using AI tools. Sometimes it's my own, my camera. There are so many tools now that were not available the time I started this business. All of this from, I think was after my birthday this year. I think it was from March this year that these tools became like really a lot. That is to tell you that it's getting better every day. Even when I started, of course, there were some AI tools that we leveraged when we started. There was some, automation tools like scheduling your post on Facebook and everything. There was no scheduling option on TikTok. Recently, I know that when you get to TikTok, you can schedule your posts. You can post 100, schedule it for whenever you want them to drop. Yes, only recently. So it's getting better. The online space just getting started. So if you are not plugged in yet, run, run. Don't come and plug in with me. Go and do it anyway. If you want. If I don't resonate with you, but if I resonate with you, you want to feel me. You want to feel my energy. Hey, my sisters know. Okay, none of them is watching me. You want to feel my energy. You want to feel my team's energy. You want to feel my community energy, because it's the energy for me in the community, in the whole community. Our leaders are fired up. Our grand coaches are fired up. What will now be wrong with us, the children? So you want to feel us, you want to feel me, yeah, then you can join through me. But if you are still out there, you've not leveraged the online space, you're on the long thing, because it's getting better every day. And I tell you, if you're still there 5 years from now, want to move faster than you. So now is the best time. Now is the best time so that you can move with the flow. I started well over 2 years ago. All of the resources that are available now, see, like I generate myself looking beautiful like this. And now use one, take picture, put it in something to be talking like me. You will talk like me and I'll just put my prompt and you'll be talking just like me. But this is life. This is me. This is not AI, okay? So this is me. I am just telling you that there's so many resources out there that you can leverage, even if you don't want to put your face out. Even if you don't want to put your faces out there, okay? So that's all I have for you today. My team is already blowing on WhatsApp, so I need to go and see what's happening there. Yes, there was another celebration earlier today. And yes, congratulations, Sister Ramat, for taking that bold step. In fact, you are just in the right place, because from November, like, if you're not here, if you're not in my team, from November, it's just been back-to-back celebration. And that is God. And that is to tell you that 2026 is already blessed for us. So 2026 is, God has already done that. God has already paved the success there. God has already, cleared the path. We're just walking through and going to succeed in 2026. So what do? I help everyday people to start successful online business. That is what this business is all about. And that's all I've said to you. And I've also, shared my own experience. And if you feel like it's a business that resonates with you, you want to also start something in the online space for yourself, you don't know how to start, that's where I come in. And just go onto my website, sign up, reach out to me, and I'll guide you through the next steps. That's all for us tonight. Musiva fellows, I want to go and sleep. Thank you. God bless you. See you tomorrow. Bye.